In 3, 2.
Previously on Far Out Fiesta.
Brioche French toast brunch.
You have to feel that, Padre Fmarf.
Feel what, Fmarfetta?
Electricity in my spit valve?
Not everything is related to your spit valve, Unity Fmarf.
You don't know me at all. You said you had read my manifesto.
I scanned it. It was a little preachy.
Padre Fmarf, are you feeling the effects of solar flares that make your socks pinch your legs too much?
No. It's the sound of Brioche French toast brunch grasping its last breath.
Well, how can you say that, Fmarfetta?
We're all here for brunch.
How can our brunch be dying if we're all here for it?
Well, I think what Fmarfetta is saying is that, like the great white ocean otter, our brunch will die if it doesn't keep swimming. Ouch. What the hell, Fmarfetta? Why are you stabbing me?
Ocean otters are nothing but mother marfing saltwater catfish, you pretentious chunk of marf stab. It's stab, shark stab, die, stab, swimming.
Are you still stabbing me? I'm so badly injured it's hard to tell. So quit stabbing me.
I stab? I wish I could stab.
Fmarfetta, please don't stop stabbing Snack Smarf. But I found this new brioche French toast recipe on my phone, and it has cinnamon.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
Cinnamon, that stab could stab me, stab.
I'll finish your sentence for you, Fmarfetta, so you will stop stabbing me. Cinnamon could work.
Hey, you missed a spot with your stabbing.
Hey, Fmarf you, man.
Thanks, Padre Fmarf. Stab.
Oh, and now all of my main arteries are nicked.
Still, I can't wait to taste that cinnamon French toast.
My stab wounds have impeded my ability to taste. What are you doing, Unity Fmarf?
I'm filling your lungs with spit from my spit valve while I wait for my cinnamon French toast.
You Fmarfs are too much. Hey, why are you laughing? I mean, this is tragic. I've been stabbed a dozen times. I mean, if I don't bleed out, I'll die of shock or infection.
Folks, you just stamped your ticket to the nonstop thrill ride of comedy. That is Far Out Fiesta episode 246, the Padre Fmarf Show.
The Fmarfs are a colony of small lime green humanoid creatures who live in cheeseburger-shaped houses in marshes.
Everybody knows that.
Don't snap at me.
Fofketeer roll call. Count off now. Fofketeer, Richard Houghton.
Fofketeer, JuliAnna Briscoe.
Fofketeer, Robb Hudspeth.
Fofketeer, Kristin Key.
Far Out, let's Fiesta.
Okay, we are live in 3.
A2, A1, A1, 2, 3, 4.
And now, here's the Fmarf you've been all been Fmarfing for.
I haven't.
Your mic is live, Fmarfif.
Fmarfius is Fmarf for genius.
What about my trumpet intro?
Maybe before the Fmarf commercial.
Maybe. Like it should be Fmarfing will be more than a maybe. Maybe not. Or maybe not. Or maybe it's good.
Do over.
Great.
About the trumpet intro.
Statistically, only 4 in 20 Fmarf birds respond to trumpets, and 3, 2.
Fmarf dudes and Fmarf nets. Here's the Fmarf you've been all waiting for. Appearing this weekend at the Fmarfy Bone in Fmarf Rapids, it's the one and only Padre Fmarf.
Ah, Fmarf you so much. Marfmeta and I would like to Fmarf mend all of you for creating a show with absolutely no music.
What? What am I gonna do? What am I going to Fmarf on the show? I mean, music is my entire Fmarf identity. Maybe I'll Fmarf in a terrible British accent and see if nobody notices, governor.
Oh, it's great to be here, Fmarfoods and Smarfettes. Many thanks to our producer, Knack Fmarf, for making sure everybody has ample Fmarf crafts.
Is that all you think a Fmarf deucer does?
Well, that and whine about every Fmarfing thing. Fmarf it up for our amazing Fmarf deucer, Knack Fmarf.
Hey, wait, I'm not supposed to be on camera. It Fmarfs my soul.
And of course, our band leader, Unity Fmarf, who we're asking to Fmarf a sock in it tonight.
Fmarf what?
And our show would be nothing without the stunning Smarfetta.
Yeah, Padre Fmarf, you're the stunning one. Once again, Fmarf Nation, here comes Padre Fmarf.
Thank you, Smarfetta. Hey, you are looking lovely tonight. If I'm allowed to Fmarf that.
I'll allow it, Padre Fmarf.
I'll check with the Fmarf work before we do it again.
Great to Fmarf here, ladies and gentlemen. What's in the news? What's in the news? So Unity, our band leader, and I were Fmarfing about how that governor of ours is bat Fmarf crazy. And she Fmarfs, are you sure this is appropriate to discuss? And this was during sex.
Never happened.
It's a joke.
Is it?
Let's see, what else is in the news? You know, on the hotness scale of 1 to 5, I'm on 3. Of course, in the Farm West, I'm a 5.
Why do you have to Fmarf on the Fmarf West?
Do you know how jokes work?
Do you?
Let's see, what's in the news? What's in the news?
Are you sure you still want to Fmarf this monologue?
I'll Fmarf to my big closer. Dating is hard.
Dating is simple. You're too Fmarfing simple for it.
This was supposed to be my monologue. Should I Fmarf over?
Please, no, I got this. In addition to doing live sports for some of our Fmarfiest sponsors, our guests will be Folksy Fmarf from the Fmarfuculent Liberation Front Army Fidgety Fmarf with some workout tips and Flashy Fmarf with a Fmarfman's Ball update. But first,
Why the long Fmarf, Fmarfetta?
my Fmarf isn't fresh enough.
She's right. She has a Fmarfy Fmarf.
What can I Fmarf about it?
Use hygiene Fmarfs, extra cleansing, vinegar and water, Fmarfoosh.
Hygiene Fmarf's extra cleansing vinegar and water Fmarfoosh is specially formulated to cleanse away Fmarfaginal secretions.
Hygiene Fmarf's extra cleansing vinegar and water Farfoosh leaves you feeling clean and re-Fmarfed in seconds.
Hygiene Fmarf's extra cleansing vinegar and water Farmoosh. Tell me more. Tell me more. How much dough did he spend?
Pre-Fmarfed and ready to Fmarf.
Hygiene Fmarf extra cleansing vinegar and water Farmoosh has the Farm Fef tip nozzle easy angle flexible neck.
Hygiene Fmarf's extra cleansing vinegar and water Fmarfoosh makes Fmarfsertion and Fmarf easier and more Fmarfable than ever.
Clinically tested, hygiene Fmarfs for Fmarfoosh are Fmarf effective, completely sanitary, and disposable.
Hygiene Fmarfs, extra cleansing, vinegar and water, Smarfooch. Welcome, Smurf ladies and Smurfental Smurfs. Smurfetta, please introduce our first guest.
Introduce herself. I have explosive diarrhea.
We're live, Smurfetta.
Don't care.
Smurfetta is smurfing not back.
She left less than a second ago.
My explosive diarrhea should only take a second.
Oh, well, it's the cleanup that Fmarf's time.
Yeah, you're on your own. Fmarfetta's sphincter is a loose cannon.
I Fmarf player on.
What? No.
Smurf ladies and Smurf gentlemen, please welcome to our show a leader of the Smurfuculent Liberation Front Army.
Smarfo! Smarfinist!
Hey, kill the mic. It's our frequent guest, Folksy Fmarf, here to Fmarf about legalizing medical Fmarfuculence, among other Fmarfs.
Smurf is Smurf you to Furf you.
Fmarf to Fmarf you, too.
Furf not be silent. Furf you get way to full on cat eye. You need Furf?
I'll Fmarf gang him first and escalate this Fmarf there.
No way you can Fmarfing gag me.
Gag!
And it's flaring ganging him. Hey,
Why? How did you Fmarfer to Fmarf that?
we Smurf a symbiotic relationship.
Folksy, I'm headlining at one of the Fmarfuculent Fmarf festivals.
Wow, if you headlining, it will Fmarf more than Fmarfuculence to Fmarf me to that Fmarf festival.
You ignorant Smurf. Russian, that or Smurf monkeys are they how we Smurf position there letting the 90T past. Yep.
Medical Fmarfuculence?
Blackson for Flickiness. Load to step one.
Step one, on the highway Fmarf hell.
Unity, I thought you Fmarfing gagged him.
He swallowed the Fmarfing gag.
Folksy, please Smurf us about your Fmarfuculent tests.
Padre Smurf, Flickiness, our tests are a series of flower muggins parties held by me.
Where are the events held?
Wherever you will let me crash for a couple of weeks. Tips are centered around the use of and advocacy of Fmarfuculence, commonly known as Farflu, and FFL, if FFL was not made illegal in Farfamania up until October 6, 2016.
No, it wasn't.
You really?
Really? Then it was immediately made legal again. You know, we probably should have Fmarf checked that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll turn my time Smurfing something else.
Idea.
Did you Smurf all my clothing 100% was Fmarfuculent?
Yeah, we're Fmarf with you.
Okay, well, I'll Smurf quietly.
But first, next up, it's fitness maven Fidgety Fmarf with Fmarf tips to make you thin enough to be buried in a macaroni casket.
Padre Smurf, what's the Smurf party game all of the Smurfs are farping about in their overalls about?
No time to Fmarf, I always.
I've never heard of it. Can you two explain the game to me live?
Ever Smurf of Smurfing? Why did I Smurf that? Of course you have.
Ever Fmarf? You could be Fmarf awarded for the most Fmarficulous decisions you've ever made? Well, now's your chance.
I guess Unity Fmarf already knew about this game too. Now, as I understand it, At No Time Fmarf I Always is the ultimate party game for Fmarfing with Fmarfs about the Fmarfy lives you've lived.
Just Fmarf the cards, Fmarf the queries, and Fmarf to your friends, being just as smarfy as you are.
Of all the Fmarf games, board games, and party games out there, and no time, Fmarf I was presents Fmarf Tempulous Opportunity to Fmarf Larfulous Fmarfs about the Fmarfs. You Fmarf, you know. Oh Lord.
That's fun, Fmarf, and perfect for your Fmarf game night.
Just follow the simple rules and Fmarf your Fmarfs off while Fmarfing Fmarforded for some of the more fasterest decisions you've ever Fmarfed. What can be Fmarfier?
Inside this box are hundreds of Fmarfs that were specifically Smarf-signed for a Smarfable fun night.
Just remember, the more you Fmarf, the more you Fmarf. And the Fmarfer you'll Fmarf.
So Fmarf your Fmarf at the Fmarf and have fun. At no time Fmarf always. Makes a great gift. And I have explosive diarrhea too. I'll be back.
Next up, tonight's Fmarf. It's amazing fidgety Fmarf, here to Fmarf you away to get rid of that foul-smelling blubber.
Fmarf me fat?
I Fmarf you in the royal we sense.
You're royal wheat fat.
I can't Fmarf. We're Fmarfing time on our Fmarf. Fmarfing about the whole exercise fad. Exercise has never been Fmarfing to have any benefit.
Welcome, fidgety Fmarf.
Great to be here, Padre Fmarf. Or there. Really is great to Fmarf anywhere. It's Fmarf for me to sit still.
I'm blind. I can't see. Fmarf. What is going on? Fmarf. Oh, then let's Fmarf right to it. You said you had an easy way to Fmarf 20,000 calories a day without even Fmarfing a sweat?
What you have to do is 10 Fmarf bucks, 20 dips, and 25 jump squats, 20 push-ups, 50 crunches, 10 burpees, 30 seconds of jump rope.
How often?
Every
I Fmarf that and I die. 8 dips in.
I'm Fmarf for calling the herd.
Just 25,000 calories?
Fmarf approximately.
That seems like a lot.
It's less than 70,000 calories. I ain't Fmarfing out of bed.
Fmarf you in bed.
Next up, it's another favorite of the show, Flashy Fmarf, and he's here to Fmarf about this year's Smarfsman's Ball.
I have explosive diarrhea.
You can Fmarf me in bed. Our next guest is also a regular on this show. He knows the dirt on everything. He's the one and only Flashy Fmarf.
Hello, Fmarfetta. Hello, Padre Fmarf. Hello, Unity Fmarf. I'm not speaking with Knack Fmarf.
Good, he has explosive diarrhea.
And from my perspective, that's one of his Fmarf positive character traits.
In the interest of time, could we
Are you
please,
Fmarfing me?
expediting your delivery?
I will Fmarf right to it.
Before you do that, are you able to Fmarf me the ticket you promised me?
No, there were no tickets to be Fmarfed.
Oh, I wish I could get that text back.
This is awkward. Shall I Fmarf the awkwardness with some trumpet?
No! I'll Fmarf about it quickly. Do not trumpet. The last time she trumpeted, I could only Fmarf garlic for 10 days.
Flashy Fmarf, tell us about this year's Smarfsman's Ball.
Oh, and do you need a trumpet player?
Fmarf, no!
Do you need a date?
Fmarf, no!
Aw.
This year, Fmarfman's Ball will take place on Saturday, October 23rd.
Fanfare! I'm just saying it since nobody will Fmarf and let me play my trumpet.
The 6 p.m. VIP Fmarf party is by ticketed invitation only.
At 6:30, the lot Smonch performance begins. Lort is one of the country's finest non-Fmarf elevator only performers. This time she's live.
Fanfare! Maybe not.
Well, at 7 p.m., it's the Fmarfman's Ball open to all guests.
At 8:15, the live auction begins. One of the items is a cure for Fmarf cancer.
At 10:25, the raffle winners are announced and beheaded.
At 10:30 p.m., the Fmarf Bentley performance begins.
And the event concludes with a midnight after-party performance by the Fmarf City All-Stars with dancing until 2 a.m.
At 2:15 a.m., all Fmarfs within a 4-block radius of this studio will be injected with nougat and dipped in chocolate. Will the Fmarfs be candified alive?
Fmarf your ticket and Fmarfing see.
You said there were no Fmarfing tickets.
That's right. I guess I get to Fmarf and none of you do.
Please leave. Next up, it's a segment we call Smurfspiracy Talk after this quick word from our sponsors. In uncertain times, Farfs need options. When it Fmarfs,
What the Fmarfy nature of the uncertainty of these times, it pays to Fmarf the benefits that you're Fmarf entitled to.
That's where the Fmarf Ford comes in.
When I Fmarfed the Smartford, I was Fmarfed extra coverage, all at no Fmarf additional cost.
I Fmarfed the Smarford, and she looked up on my zip code and Fmarfed me. Not only was I Fmarf titled to dental care, but I could also get that Fmarf Albert I've been Fmarfing for.
Fmarf, the Fmarf Ford, and couldn't believe my zip code starfied me to extra money on my check on Fmarf filtered thongs.
The Fmarf Ford may Fmarf you benefits for dental work. If not, we Fmarf to berate you and Fmarf at you.
The Fmarf Mort may Fmarf you get money Fmarf to your check. And if we can't, tough Fmarf.
You must Fmarf the Fmarford to check for what this on the surface seems like fraudulent benefits.
Called the Fmarf Ford and Fmarf finted to be Fmarf income. You should Fmarf all that I'm Fmarfed.
The Fmarf Ford, the Fmarfed Ford call and Fmarf what you may be Fmarf titled to.
Next up on the Padre Fmarf show, it's Farfspiracy Talk.
Or is it?
Certainly what they would like you to believe.
Who is they?
The FWO, duh.
The Fmarf World Order theory proves that a group of international Fmarfs controls
Governments, industry, and media organizations with the goal of establishing global leadership.
And that's just sparsely scratching the surface.
Fmarfs, can you provide some of the proofs that you have to support these claims?
You think it's a coincidence that Fmarfs taste like dinosaurs?
If you line up the Fmarf pyramids by right angles, they all face east.
What more proof do you need?
The FWO Fmarfed all major wars of the last 2 million centuries.
Of course, the two Fmarfs events to deliberately manipulate economies.
Of course.
Of course, a wide range of musicians, including From Beyonce and Framston have associated with the group. Like anybody would Fmarf on any of that.
Right? Froyo?
Is Froyo code for something?
Frozen yogurt, not really a code, more of an abbreviation. I thought we were done with Smart Conspiracies part. My bad.
Is it just me, or does it concern anyone else that Froyo is an anagram for roofie?
It doesn't concern me. Next, Marv, I'm gonna need you to breathe this Frolch room rag for 3 to 5 minutes.
Isn't Frolch room an anagram for chloroform?
We'll know in 3 to 5 minutes.
Or would they like you to believe that?
Next up, a quick wrap up.
This has been a Fmarfing fine episode of the Padre Fmarf Show. I've been your Fmarfetta. We Fmarfed some interesting Fmarfs on tonight's show, didn't we, Padre Fmarf?
Oh, I guess so.
Then you do a better job of booking. The Frolch room is kicking in.
Folksy Fmarf was certainly fascinating.
Sure. Fitness Fmarf took us to another gear.
And Fidgety Fmarf proved that it takes a lot of pop for a Fmarf pop heart.
And who can forget flashy Fmarf vomit about the Fmarfman's ball?
Well, that is our show. Unity, would you like to play us out?
For real?
Oh no, Sonic Blackout.
You mean when I play my trumpet, no sound comes out?
Try it.
Aw, you did that on purpose.
The Padre Fmarf Show.
If there's a sonic blackout, how come you can hear my voice? Hey! Oh, I see that you're Fmarfing. It's not funny.
This has been episode 246. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, I can go ahead and say that. This has been episode 246 of the Padre Fmarf Show. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast, JuliAnna Briscoe, Robb Hudspeth, and Kristin Keith. Now, before we leave, I need your favorites of these categories. Okay, favorites of these categories. I will repeat the categories. The categories are favorite, number 1, time of day. Favorite, number 2, sleep room temperature. Favorite, number 3, canned vegetable. So the first one is, what is your favorite time of day? What is your favorite sleep room temperature? And what is your favorite canned vegetable? I can go first. Time of day, it's about 5:45 actually a.m. for me, because I'm usually out rollerblading then, and that's when I get to do that. Sleep temperature, I actually like it at about 62. I'm not allowed to keep it that low in my home, but I actually like it at about 62. And then I don't really like many canned vegetables, but I probably will eat corn out of a can. So, JuliAnna, your favorite time of day?
Probably the morning.
Okay.
And
Sleep room temperature?
I like it warm.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, canned food. No.
No canned food. Okay, that's cool. What about you, Robb? What is your favorite time of day?
You know, when I thought about it, the time of day that came to me first was 7 p.m.
Okay, that's a good time.
It was like growing up, that's when all the best shows started.
Yeah,
You know,
that
that's when TV became fun, because the stupid news was over.
That's
And now
right.
the good shows
Right.
came on, starting
Yep.
at 7.
Prime time lineup time, man.
Right.
What about sleep room temperature?
Sleep room temperature, I like it fairly chilly, but not as chilly as you. I can go for like 70,
Okay.
69 or 70,
Fair
69.
enough.
Gosh, I don't know if it may not be a vegetable. It may count as a fruit actually,
Okay.
but I do like the canned olive.
Okay, we'll take that. Yes, that's acceptable. The canned olive, very well.
Yes.
All right, Kristen, what is your favorite time of day?
I guess, is it what they call the gloaming hours? Like when the sun, the sun is about to set.
Golden
The
hour.
golden hour, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Oh, it just reminds me of being a little kid out on my bike, and
yeah,
it's always really magical at that time of day, you know.
it's a good
Mom's
time of
calling
day.
in for dinner, that kind of stuff. Okay, so a lot of memories associated with that time of
Very
day.
well. What about sleep temperature, sleep room temperature?
Like 74 or 75.
Okay,
And then also I have like a fan
okay.
that I run too.
That'll work.
Uh,
And
I don't
canned
like it. I
vegetable.
don't like it cold. Oh, canned vegetable. Lesueur peas.
Okay,
Good.
good choice. Very well. All
Wow, I
right,
haven't
cool.
heard that brand name in forever.
Well, all
They had
right.
the fanciest looking can. You know,
Silver.
those peas were meant for royalty. You just know that much. French royalty.
Yeah,
You know
really.
that. You can tell by the name.
Lesueur. Sir.
Does anybody have anything they'd like to plug? If they can. Still, and I keep meaning to put this out there, there is a 6-day film festival coming up in association with Texas Horror Cult. I can't remember the name of it. Just think of it as the incarnation of Mary Scary, but it's a full film race, cool prizes, the whole deal. And the premiere is in late October at the Texas Theater. So you will hear more about that in the future. Anybody else?
Nothing really to plug at this point. Lots of cool
Very good.
stuff coming up.
Yeah, well, cool. Me too. Got some stuff, but I can't. Well, yeah. So yay. Thanks for having me again. All right.
Oh, Richard.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Night.